Warning! The following episode contains vulgar and bad language, bad references, and terrible voice acting. Enjoy.
After Boris left for the shops in Salt Lake City, the engines had a difficult and hard time getting everything in order, as they had to do his work as well as their own. They did get help from other parts of the Santa Fe, but it wasn't enough because they had their own jobs to complete. The Martian Rail Yard tried to convince their employees to couple up their scheduled trains with Boris's, but they require more horsepower to get them delivered on time. Locomotives like Connor and James couldn't handle trains like those, because they simply had their own jobs to deal with. One evening, an exhausted Andrew rolled up right next to Jonathan, who was resting outside of the Brigham locomotive shops. Well, Andrew, you look tired. Well, I'm not calling the kettle black. But yeah, you're right. So my cousins and I have to haul Boris's fast freight. You're lucky, Jackson. I had to carry the PFV from Los Angeles to Roosevelt. Then I had to haul a coal train to Brigham. And then I had to shunt some hoppers for another train. All that work is just exhausting. I know. This is getting more of my generator than the time I tried stand-up comedy. I know. Please clap your hands for the latest member of the Southwest Comedy Show, Andrew! Thank you, what's to do with lampshades? I mean, if you need lights, why need the shade? Huh? Get it? What about the ketchup? Why does it taste nothing like tomatoes? What's with you humans getting sick? You're called the strongest living being on the planet, but you get AIDS. I have AIDS! Ooh, tough crowd. What about... Please? Go suck a dick, will you? Fuck out of here! You know what, that's it, I had enough. We can't have a few engines doing two jobs at once. We could really use a few new locomotives around here. I wonder if the good news could be just around the corner. Oh, shut up. Hey guys, I have some good news. Like I said. What do you mean by that? Oh, never mind, Costanza, just tell us. Well, first of all, the Pacific Express is going back into normal service and is doing just fine. Well, that's good. And the second piece of good news came from your controller. The manager. Oh! He realized that all the work has been difficult for engines like you, and to help with the workforce, he's ordered a few new engines. Yes! Hell yeah! That's some exciting news, Costanza. When will they come? They'll be arriving tomorrow. So where did he get these engines? I can't say. The only explanation is that they aren't illegal. Meanwhile, marshalling, the rest of the engines gathered at the round table, the roundhouse, to have a meeting with the controller. I just don't get it. What's the point of having this meeting when manager's not even here? Exactly, what a waste of time! Maybe he's just a little busy, or maybe he's banging his wife. Were you guys talking about banging my wife? Anyways, here's a new engine. This is Hank. A 484 Northern from the Burlington route. I bought him from a seller who managed to restore him and got him in working condition. And surprisingly, it was a good bargain. So why did he buy this engine? Oh, okay, first of all, that's rude. And second, he'll be a substitute for Boris until he comes back from the shops. Now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna go have some lunch. Make sure to act like model citizens and treat them with respect. Hi there, nice to meet you. Hi, I'm Connor. This is James, Jerry, George, and Steve. Welcome to Santa Fe, Megan.
What did you say?
Later that day, Jonathan was getting some boxcars ready for another train. But before he could stop at the junction, they heard a growl, a snap, and stopped. Well, that's done it. Your damn engine broke down from all the hauling you did. See, this is what happens when 25-year-old locomotives use high self-esteem as an excuse to do everything on their own power. Well, who's gonna do the work now? I don't know, John. I really don't know. I'm gonna call manager and see what he suggests. Okay, so if I make Oliver do twice the work... Oh. Can you please have another call? Yeah? Wait, Jonathan's... Oh. Okay, I'll get Jerry to do the work, okay? Yeah, I don't care if he likes it or not. I'll get him over there, okay? Yeah. What's that? Oh, okay, yeah, bye.
Detector, milepost.
It wasn't just manager who was fuming about the situation. Jerry had to do twice the work he was capable of. One morning, he stopped at a small rail yard when he overheard some engines talking about his inconvenience. Your struggling just proves that the UP is more superior than ATSF. Please, will you stop? I heard our line's going bankrupt. You stop being like dicks? I heard about a certain engine in some runaway freight cars. Oh, that's just cruel. It's not even funny.
Fuck you, I think it's hilarious. How do you like that?
Well, at least I know that a car weighs more than 10 tons. You mean in pounds? Because I'm pretty sure that a car weighs 2 to 3 tons, you retard. Don't say that, it's offensive. Wow, you're more of a pussy than I thought you were. Now please shut up about the accident! Really? Well, at least our railroad's richer. Oh, I ought to bust your ass. Do it. See what happens. But Jerry didn't. So, Genty, did you call me? It's Jerry, and yes, I did. Tonight I'm gonna be taking an evening train to Mojave, and I was just wondering if you have any spare time to help. I don't know, I'm a little busy with the Fruit Express tonight. Maybe you can make a negotiation with the dispatcher. Okay, at this point you're just using manipulation. But I digress. Drive will have a talk with the office, and we'll see what happens. Alright, but make it quick. Jerry, are you sure about this? He might be busy. Things will be a-okay, driver. I'll just say I did the work and magic about me, and I can work in the Brigham line. Well, I can't bear to be fired from this well-paying job, so don't blame me if something fucks up. Alright then. And so later that evening, Hank took Jerry's manifest from Roosevelt. Unfortunately for him, things would take a disastrous turn. Hey Chief, I think I'm going a little too fast. Can you brake? Hank, I don't want to tell you this, but the brakes aren't working. Oh God, you know what that means? Yep. Jerry, we gotta stop. There's a railway train passing by. Who is it? It's Hank. Oh, God! Shit, I knew this was gonna happen. I gotta stop the train. If you do that, you'll be badly damaged. It's bad enough we have to find a substitute. We'll have to find two. One of which being a substitute for the substitute. Doesn't matter. It's the right thing to do. And the only way as well. Fine. But I'm jumping clear the moment I see that goddamn train. Thanks, Steve! What the hell? Ah! And after they crashed, they rolled off the track along with some hoppers. And the rest of the train just rolled down the track. Wow. Just wow. I can't even think of a joke for that. I've never seen so much necessities for replacement in a single month. Well, I hope they start a new leaf after that. I doubt it, but I hope that'll be the case. I sure hope so too. So, how's it going at Roosevelt? You're not gonna like this, but... What? This bullshit again? I'm afraid so, Boris. Well, whoop-de-doo, I wonder how manager feels about the situation right now. Well, at least I'm not there to experience it. Same. Well, at least he'll be back in 2 months.